Deep into the night, I've got a pencil resting on my old desk, tracing your silhouette, even when my mind is such a mess. You're the kind of person who suits soft curves better than a line, a warm indigo comfort that makes everything feel so fine. No need to be perfect, even the crooked lines I draw are traces of the beautiful, honest world that I finally saw. I'll put the eraser away, 'cause every moment is a treasure. Sketching you inside my soul is my favorite kind of pleasure. I love the way your hair falls when you're looking at the floor. Every little detail makes me wanna draw you even more. The paper might be thin, but the feeling is so incredibly deep, guarding all the secrets that our happy hearts like to keep. Quiet sincerity held inside a blue sketch, a vivid kind of texture that my heart was so lucky to fetch. At the end of this night, we're staying with each other's hues, finding a peaceful rhythm that we never want to lose. I'm almost finished with this page. You look so beautiful in blue, lavender.
I wonder what color we are today, don't you? There are no rules to follow, just doing what we wanna do, like violet ink wandering slowly on a white paper, filling the spaces between us, light as a summer vapor. A single line becomes a heart, and a tiny dot becomes your eyes. We're too big a world to be trapped in frames and silly lies. I'm painting in the scent of the morning breeze from the window, watching how our beautiful, messy feelings start to grow. Babe, let the colors bleed and run. We're just two dreamers dancing underneath the morning sun. Every stroke of my brush is like a whisper of your name. Love is a wild kind of art that no one can ever truly tame. Feeling so incredibly right. An art without it's okay if it's not perfect, you know? It's our own little masterpiece. I'm looking at the Polaroids stuck on my fridge, crossing over memories like a tiny little bridge. Your hair is messy in this one, and I'm laughing at a joke. The happiest kind of fire from the smallest kind of smoke. The colors are a little faded, but the feeling's still so new. Everything is brighter when I'm standing next to you. I'm rearranging magnets, making patterns with our names. Love is so much better than the silly little games. I'll take a brand new one today of the sunlight on the floor, heading to the gallery and asking for some more. A frozen little moment, a square of pure delight, keeping all our sunshine through the middle of the night. Tiny little raindrops are tapping on the glass, watching all the people in the puddles as they pass. I'm wearing your old hoodie, the one that smells like the sea, thinking about the rainy days when you were here with me. I'm tracing little patterns in the fog upon the pane, humming to the pitter-patter of the summer rain. The garden's looking thirsty, drinking every little drop. I'm falling for you more and more, I don't know how to stop. Maybe we could just stay in and watch a movie or two, snuggled on the sofa with nothing much to do. The thunder's just a lullaby, the clouds are soft and gray, a perfect kind of weather for a lazy kind of day. Raindrop melodies falling soft and light, making all the world feel so cozy and so right. It's a liquid kind of magic, a beautiful refrain, sending all my kisses through the window and the rain. It's so peaceful, isn't it? I'll just set aside all the answers that the world tries to give. Love isn't a statue in a mold, it's the way we choose to live. Like a tiny little spark dancing wherever the wind might blow. My heart is at its happiest whenever you're in the front row. My footsteps are so light as I walk right past the wooden fences. Wherever you go is my map, waking up all my senses. I'll hold you like the untamed breeze, so free and so wild, making me feel as innocent as a happy little child. There are no borders here, just a vast and open sky. No more asking what if and no more asking why. We're breaking all the frames and we're tearing down the wall, ready to be together through it all, through it all. A free trajectory drawn by an unframed heart, finding you my resting breath when the world tries to pull us apart. Love isn't a destination, it's just the way we flow, seeing how far this beautiful affection can really go. Just let it flow, babe. Anywhere, as long as I'm with you.
Look at those monotone skyscrapers and the expressionless faces. Everyone is rushing to all those crowded, busy places. But in this cold showroom, you're the only one who really shines, breaking through the shadows and all those straight gray lines. More precious than a masterpiece, more fluid than a sculpture's grace. I can see a whole new universe just by looking at your face. Every small gesture you make is a work of art to me, the most beautiful thing that a man could ever get to see. When the noise finally stops and the city lights dim one by one, I'm so glad the busy part of our long day is finally done. I'll leave only you, the masterpiece, in my own private gallery. Your love is the only thing that feels like a real reality. Your presence like a golden overflowed cup. I'll stay right here with you, always looking at you, my masterpiece.
It's an afternoon where the apricot sunlight drops on my shoulder, feeling a little bit warmer and a little bit bolder. My heart clears up like washing a brush in fresh, cool water. I'm feeling as happy as a sun-drenched lucky daughter. Laughter is breaking through the green leaves of the trees, dancing along with the rhythm of the soft summer breeze. Our summer is spreading clearly, just like a watercolor painting. No more heavy feelings, and no more hearts that are fainting. Even the sweat on our foreheads looks like sparkling jewels today. Watching all the clouds and the worries just drift far away, drawing our dreams over each other on a wet white paper. Everything is light and airy, like a sweet summer vapor. Watercolor summer sun. I think our beautiful adventure has only just begun. Tomorrow will be stained with an even deeper happiness, washing away the fragments of our old tired loneliness. It's such a lovely summer day. I love our colors together.
For the bell to ring, thinking about the way you smile and the joy that you bring. Double shot of espresso with a little splash of oat, and that tiny I love you note tucked inside your coat. I used to forget the sugar or the way you liked it cold, but now I know your secrets like a story being told. The barista knows my name now, he knows your order too. Everything in my morning starts and ends with you. I'm walking back to the cafe bench where you're waiting for me. The prettiest sight in the world that a man could ever see. The cup is warm in my hand, but your hand is warmer still. I'll keep on loving you, babe. I always, always will.
trying to find the meaning and trying to find the line. But whenever our eyes meet, the knots start to slowly slide, like a gentle river finding the ocean's tide. Love isn't a straight line, it's a beautiful kind of a mess. A series of whispers and a soft, warm, honest confession. Even the confusion has a melody that is all its own. A seed of trust that has quietly and steadily grown. We're dancing in the circles of the things we don't yet know, watching our affection just continue to grow and grow. The chaos is a rhythm and the tangle is a grace. Finding all my answers by looking at your face. Just let it tangle and just let it flow. Seeing how far this beautiful affection can go. The chaos is just another way for me to say I love you. In a world that's finally starting to feel brand new. It's all just part of the dance, isn't it? Just let it be, baby.
Neon signs are flickering in the gray and misty evening air. It's a world so loud, it's easy to feel like nobody's really there. Blurred faces passing by, nobody stops to really see the tangled, lonely shadows of the city and me. But then I see a light that doesn't blink or ever fade. A gentle, steady rhythm in the middle of this charade. It's you, standing so still in the middle of the rushing crowd. A quiet kind of secret that's whispered out loud. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The fog is clearing up whenever you're walking near. Everything is simple and everything is finally clear. I'm holding on to the moment and I'm holding on to you in a world that's finally turning a shade of indigo blue. Finding you in the neon mist, like a miracle I found. Walking with my feet finally touching the ground. The chaos turns to music whenever you call out my name. A beautiful fire from a tiny glowing flame. I'm right where I need to be. I'm finally home with you, Lavender. Ooh. Ooh.
things around, and I found that old photo of us, the best one we ever found. You're making that funny face, and I'm laughing way too hard. It's like a little piece of heaven right here in my own yard. The morning sun is hitting the frame, making it glow so bright. I remember exactly how we felt in that beautiful golden light. I tried to put it in a drawer, but it didn't feel quite right. So I put it back on the shelf to keep me company tonight. It's funny how your presence is in every little thing I see. Your favorite mug, your old hoodie, and even the way I make my tea. I'm just wandering through the house, feeling so light and free. So happy that you're the one walking through this life with me.
Found a blank postcard at the bottom of my bag, thinking about our summer trip and how we didn't lag. The ink is flowing easily like a river to the sea, writing down the reasons why you mean so much to me. I'm describing how the moon looks over this old town, wishing you were here with me to watch the sun go down. Every word's a little bridge that leads me back to you, painting all my feelings in a shade of indigo blue. I'll drop it in the mailbox at the corner of the street, a paper-thin surprise to make your morning feel complete. It doesn't have a stamp yet, but it's got a lot of soul. Having you beside me makes my broken world feel whole. A midnight postcard written just for you. Everything I'm feeling, everything that's true. It's a simple kind of message, a whisper in the mail, a love that's like a storybook, a never-ending tale. Check the box tomorrow, check the box tomorrow. It's got a kiss inside.
apart beside the bed, reminding me of every sweet and silly thing you said. I'm brushing past the purple buds, letting out the scent, thinking about the afternoon and where the sunlight went. It's such a common fragrance, like a hug from far away. A little bit of purple in a world of dusty gray. I'm tucking a small sprig inside the book I'm reading now, keeping our affection like a silent, sacred vow. I love how your clothes always catch the floral air, a lingering reminder of the moments that we share. The breeze is coming through the door, dancing in the light, getting everything ready for a beautiful night. The scent of lavender drifts through the room, chasing all the shadows and the little bits of gloom. It's a fragrant kind of memory, a soft and floral song, the place where I can truly feel I've always belonged. It smells just like you, so sweet and so kind.
The clock on the wall has a steady ticking sound, reminding me of how my world keeps spinning round and round. Every second that goes by is a second closer to home. No matter where the road goes or where I have to roam, I'm winding up my feelings like a little toy, trying to keep the spirit of a happy little boy. You're the key that turns the spring, you're the one who keeps me bright, shining like a beacon in the middle of the night. I check my watch again, even though I know the time, thinking about our laughter and the way our spirits chime. The gears are moving perfectly, the rhythm is so sweet, counting down the heartbeats until our pulses meet. A clockwork heart beating just for you, keeping all the promises that we know are true. It's a mechanical magic, a timeless kind of art, keeping you forever in the center of my heart.
started together. The story's so sweet, I wish it could last forever. Your little notes in the margins make me smile. I haven't felt this light in quite a while. The ink is still fresh, the pages are warm and bright, just like the way you look at me in the morning light. There's so much more to write, so many dreams to share. I can feel your magic in the very air. An unfinished chapter, waiting for a touch. I didn't know I could love a simple story this much. Every word is a promise, every line is a dance, giving our love another beautiful chance. Turn the page with me, it's getting better.
The screen is dark, but I keep it close to me. Watching the stars, feeling so lucky and free. I'm checking the time, then I check it once more, wondering what kind of magic is in store. Every little bird makes me smile at the sky, thinking of the hello you're about to send by. The night isn't lonely, it's just a sweet wave, like a quiet song at a garden gate. Waiting for the signal, a little spark in the air, knowing that you're somewhere, knowing that you care. It's a light in rhythm, a happy kind of peace, watching all my worries find a slow release. I've got so much to tell you, all the things I did today. Just waiting for your eye, just waiting for that signal glowing so bright, the prettiest little flicker in the middle of the night. Love is in the waiting, love is in the pause, and I'm so happy just because. I'll stay up a bit longer just to see your name.
The moon is playing tag on our bedroom wall tonight. I'm tracing your shadow in the soft silver light. It's funny how even your silhouette seems to glow, a secret kind of beauty that only I get to know. I'm making little bunny shapes with my hands in the air, wishing I could capture this moment and keep it right there. You're sleeping so peacefully, The curtains are swaying in the midnight breeze. My heart is finally resting and feels so at ease. I'll stay awake a little longer just to watch you breathe. A beautiful peacefulness I never want to leave. Tracing the shadows of a love so true. Everything I see leads me back to you. The night is a canvas and we are the art, tucked away safely inside my heart. Sleep tight, my love. I'll be here when you wake up.
I hear your laughter echoing down the hallway floor. The prettiest sound, I'm always asking for more. I'm humming along to the rhythm of your busy feet, making my quiet world feel so balanced and sweet. Every corner of this house has a little story of us. We don't need the fancy things, we don't need a fuss. Just a happy little echo of the funny things you say, lighting up the shadows of my ordinary day. I saw your coffee mug sitting right next to mine. Two little ceramic hearts looking so divine. Even when you're in the other room, I feel you near. The sweetest kind of music is the only thing I hear. Sweet echoes in the hallway, calling out my name. Since you walked in, nothing feels the same. It's all art and haunting, a melody so kind, the best kind of rhythm I could ever find. I'm listening, love. Are you talking to me? The kitchen is a mess, but the smell is so good. I'm cooking something special, just like I knew I should. A dash of your smile and a pinch of my heart. That's how every perfect Sunday morning starts. You're dancing in your socks with flour on your nose. The cutest little sight, only heaven truly knows. We're mixing up memories so sweet and so Our secret recipe, a flavor so rare, love is the main ingredient we always share. It's a bit of sunshine and a whole lot of grace, the happiest kitchen in the whole wide place. Open place, open wide, honey, you got a little cream on your chin.
A single ray of sun is waking up my sleepy eyes. The perfect kind of morning, a golden surprise. I can hear the kettle singing its happy little tune. I really hope this feeling doesn't leave too soon. The sheets are so soft and the air is so clear. The only thing that matters is having you near. Lazy conversations and a warm honey tea. This is exactly where my heart wants to be. You're still half asleep, reaching for my hand. The simplest gesture I'll ever understand. No need for makeup, no need for a plan. I'm just your girl and you're my favorite man. Sunday morning rays shining on our love. A little bit of heaven sent from up above. No plans for today. Let's just stay in bed with all these happy stories waiting to be told. Don't get up yet. The sun feels so good.
My phone is on the dashboard as I'm driving through the rain, thinking about you, I love you, and feeling so insane. The wipers have a rhythm that reminds me of your dance. Every mile I travel is another lucky chance. I'm checking for a signal just to hear your sleepy voice. In this big and noisy world, you're my only choice. The radio is playing something slow and kinda sweet, thinking about the next time that our happy eyes will meet. I've got your favorite sweater sitting in the passenger seat, a soft and woolly reminder that makes my day complete. The road is getting longer, but my heart is feeling light, chasing all the shadows till I get to you tonight. Catching every missing signal, flying through the air, knowing that you're waiting, knowing that you care. It's a long distance heartbeat, a melody so fine, counting down the minutes till your hand is back in mine. to sleep yet.
Yellow and bright on a ceramic plate. I think this afternoon is really great. A little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet. A lo-fi gift for my tongue to meet. The icing is snow, the icing is lace. The scent of the lemon upon my face. I'll take a fork, I'll take a bite, making my afternoon so very bright. Yummy and soft, light and new, under the dome of the afternoon blue. The cake is a cloud, the cake is a grace. The smile of the bakery upon my face. Lemon cake in my lo-fi soul, letting the sweetness take its control. Yellow and gold through the air, I can feel the love everywhere. It's an afternoon vibe, it's a jazz time play, in a very, very beautiful way. It melts like a dream, it melts like a song. This is where the happy moments belong. The crumbs are small, the crumbs are stars, so away from the reach of the city sidecars. I'll share a piece with a little blue bird, the prettiest story I've ever heard. The kitchen is warm, the kitchen is cold, a new story is ready to be told. Slowly, slowly taste the sun. The eating journey has just begun. One more bite, one more smile, making it worth the afternoon mile. So tangy. Lemon cake in my lo-fi soul, letting the sweetness take its control. Yellow and gold through the air, I can feel the love everywhere. Sweet and tart in my heart, every piece is a work of art. But it's awesome. Fading into the dough, delicious, fading into the plate.
The balcony is chilly, but the view is so clear. I'm looking for the constellations, wishing you were here. The Big Dipper's hanging low like a ladle in the sky. Thinking about the twinkle that I always see in your eye. I'm pointing out the planets to the neighborhood cat. A little bit of science and a little bit of chat. The world is looking tiny from up here on the third floor, but my love for you is growing and I'm always wanting more. I see a falling star and I make a wish for two, that every single dream we have will finally come true. The night night is such a quiet friend, a peaceful kind of deep. Guarded all the secrets that we're trying to keep. Stargazing from the balcony, just me and the night, searching for the sparkle of your own beautiful light. It's a celestial rhythm, a heavenly kind of peace, watching all my lonely thoughts find a slow release. Did you see that one? It was bright, just like you.
I'm pulling back the heavy velvet curtains today, watching the dusty shadows finally melt away. The morning air is crisp and the sky is so wide. I'm letting all the sunshine come rushing inside. I've kept the windows closed for such a long time, listening to the silence and the wind chimes chime. But now I'm breathing deep, feeling fresh and new, finding a brand new version of me and of you. There's a new flower blooming on the windowsill. The world is moving forward and I can't stand still. I'm putting on my favorite dress, the one with the lace, ready to show the world a much happier face. Unfolding the curtains, letting in the light, saying a sweet goodbye to the long, lonely night. It's a beautiful opening, a fresh kind of start, with a whole new rhythm beating inside my heart. The sun feels so warm, it's a perfect The snow is finally melting from our garden gate. I guess the best things in life are really worth the wait. I'm buying fresh seeds and I'm clearing the weeds, focusing on everything my happy heart needs. The birds birds are coming back, building nests in our tree, singing about the magic that is waiting for me. I'm writing down a title on a clean white page, stepping out of the shadows and onto the stage. The air smells like rain and the promise of green. It's the prettiest morning that I've ever seen. I'm tying up my hair with a ribbon of gold, ready for a story that's never been told. The first page of spring, written in the sun. Our new adventure has only just begun. It's a blooming kind of magic, a floral refrain, washing away all the lingering bits of the rain. Can you feel the breeze on your face? It's finally spring, babe. I'm filling up the pots with the richest black soil. It's a labor of love, such a beautiful toil. Petunias and pansies and a little rosemary too, creating the garden that's meant just for you. My hands are a little dirty, but my heart is so clean. It's the prettiest balcony that's ever been seen. The bees are already coming to say a quick hello, watching all our little green promises grow. I water them every morning and watch them reach high underneath the canvas of a big summer sky. Just like our love, they'll be strong and they'll stay, getting a little bit brighter every single day. A dream, nothing is ever as hard as it might seem. It's a blooming kind of magic and organic art, watching a new life grow from the seeds in my heart. Look at this tiny little sprout. It's so cute, isn't it?
The sun is coming up and the dog is ready to run, wagging his tail at the shadows in the early morning sun. You're still in your pajamas, looking so sleepy and sweet, as we walk together down our favorite little street. He's chasing the squirrels and he's sniffing every tree. Looking at you is the only thing that I ever wanna see. We're passing by the Ivory Cafe where we first said hello, watching how our little world starts to flicker and glow. brand new day starts to be slowly unfurled. Walking the dog and walking with my best friend. A beautiful kind of journey that I never wanna end. It's a rhythmic magic, a playful kind of art, keeping pace with the beat inside of your heart. Slow down, buddy. He's as excited as I am. Lavender.
The string of a colorful kite, watching it soar to such a dizzying height. It's dancing with the clouds, it's dancing with the blue, just like the way my spirit feels when I'm with you. The wind is so strong, but the string is so tough. I guess we've both had more than enough of the heavy feelings and the anchor of the past. I've found a kind of freedom that's gonna last. You're holding the spool and you're helping me fly underneath the canvas of the vast afternoon sky. The world looks so small from way up there. A beautiful peacefulness is in the very air. A kite in the wind, soaring so free, exactly how a new love is supposed to be. It's a soaring kind of magic, an aerial art, taking all my wishes to the highest part. Don't let go of the string, okay? Look how high it is now. The kettle is starting to whistle a happy little tune. I'm dancing on the tiles in the middle of the afternoon. I'm humming that song you played, the one with the soft guitar, thinking about how lucky we are to have come this far. The scent of vanilla and cinnamon is floating in the air, and I can feel your gentle gaze watching me from the chair. You don't have to say a word, I can hear you in the beat, making every ordinary moment feel so incredibly sweet. I'm spinning around the table with the flower on my nose, watching how the sunlight starts to flicker and goes. We're building a little everything ready for a perfect kind of night. It's a domestic magic, a melodic kind of art, singing your name in the center of my heart. Does it smell good? Stay right there, indigo.
The sun is coming up and the dog is ready to run, wagging his tail at the shadows in the early morning sun. You're still in your pajamas, looking so sleepy and sweet, as we walk together down our favorite little street. He's chasing the squirrels and he's sniffing every tree. Looking at you is the only thing that I ever want to see. We're passing by the Ivory Cafe where we first said hello, watching how our little world starts to flicker and glow. I'm holding the leash in one hand and your hand in the other. There's no one in the world that I'd rather be with another. The neighborhood is waking up, but we're in our own world as a brand new day starts to be slowly unfurled. Walking the dog and walking with my best friend, a beautiful kind of journey that I never want to end. It's a rhythmic magic, a playful kind of art, keeping pace with the beat inside of your heart. Slow down, buddy. He's as excited as I am. Lavender.
I found that little sidekick, the one I made for your bag, a tiny purple reminder, so our love will never lag. I'm crushing the dried flowers, letting the scent fill the room, watching how our memories start to slowly bloom. It smells like summer evenings and the promises we made, a beautiful kind of color that'll never ever fade. I'll tuck it back inside your coat so you can take it everywhere. A little bit of my spirit in the very clothes you wear. The breeze is coming through the door, dancing with the lace. I can see a million stars just by looking at your face. I'm so glad I chose the color that matches your gentle soul, making my broken and messy world feel perfectly whole. just like us, so sweet and so kind.
The rain has finally stopped, and the sky is washed clean. The freshest kind of morning that I've ever seen. There's a rainbow peeking through the clouds above the cafe, washing all the gray and lonely feelings far away. I'm stepping over puddles, holding your hand so tight. Everything about this moment feels so incredibly right. The wet pavement is glowing like a mirror in the sun. Our beautiful adventure has only just finally begun. I love how the air smells like earth and new flowers. We could walk like this for hours and for hours. I'll protect your shoes and I'll guide you through the street, making every ordinary step feel so incredibly sweet. Look at that rainbow.
It's almost as pretty as you.
I'm sitting on the floor and you're sitting on the chair. Your gentle fingers are moving through my long and wavy hair. You're weaving in a ribbon, a shade of lavender blue. I've never felt so safe as I do right here with you. It's a quiet kind of morning with the sunlight on the road, feeling so protected and feeling so warm and snug. You're so careful with the knots and you're so careful with my soul, making my broken and messy world feel perfectly whole. I'll look in the mirror and I'll see the love you made. see a million stars just by looking at your face. It's a tactile kind of magic, a gentle kind of art, tangling your spirit in the center of my heart. How does it look? You did a good job, Indigo. The kitchen smells like lemons and sugar in the air. I'm baking something sweet while you're sitting in the chair. The yellow frosting is glowing in the early morning light, getting everything ready for a perfect kind of night. I'll let you lick the spoon, even though it's a mess. A little bit of sweetness is the best kind of confess. We're waiting for the oven to go ding and tell us when. I'm the happiest girl in the world now and then. We'll share a big slice with a cup of Earl Grey, the perfect kind of start to a perfect kind of day. It's tart and it's sweet, just like the love we share. A beautiful kind of magic that is everywhere. I think this quiet version of us is definitely the best. It's a delicious magic, a savory kind of art, baking your warmth in the center of my heart. Is it too sour? It's just right. I'm reading from the book, the one with the blue cover, finding every secret like a quiet kind of lover. My voice is a whisper, like a soft and gentle breeze, watching how you listen with such perfect and total ease. It's a story about a garden and a girl who could fly underneath the canvas of the big forever sky. You're leaning your head back and you're closing your eyes, listening to the magic and the beautiful sighs. I'll finish the chapter and I'll mark it so full of truth, keeping all the magic of our sweet and innocent youth. It's a literary magic, a vocal kind of art, telling our story to the center of your heart. Should I read one more? Your eyes are already closed. Indigo. I'm hanging up the roses upside down by the door, capturing the beauty that I'm always looking for. They'll turn into a memory so soft and so dry, watching how the golden afternoon starts to fly by. I'll keep them in a box, or I'll tie them with a string. A little bit of summer that the winter can't bring. It smells like lavender and honey in the hall, watching all the shadows start to flicker and fall. I love how the colors stay even when they're old, a beautiful kind of story that is finally being told. I'll give you a sprig to keep inside your book, a quiet kind of kindness in every single look. Watching all my restless thoughts find a slow release. It's a preserved magic, a floral kind of art, keeping your essence in the center of my heart. They're almost dry now. They smell so sweet, indigo.
bicycle down the long and winding hill. Everything about this spring gives me such a happy thrill. I'm ringing the little bell, ring ring as I pass the gate. I'm so excited, babe, I simply cannot wait. The basket is full of oranges and a bottle of sparkling wine. Everything about our life is looking so incredibly fine. I see you waving from the porch in your pretty apricot dress. I'm the luckiest man alive, I have to a happy chat. The sun is high in the sky, and the road is finally clear. I'm so glad I get to stay right beside you, dear. Bicycle bell and a soul that's finding its way, counting down the minutes of this beautiful spring day. It's a rhythmic magic, a playful kind of art, pedaling my love into the center of your heart. I made it just in time. Hop on the back, lavender. Hop on the back, lavender. I'm wearing my favorite dress, the one with the apricot lace, feeling the sunlight dancing all over my happy face. The ivory walls of the cafe are glowing so warm and bright. I'm just a girl in love, basking in the morning light. I'm spinning around the garden, watching the petals fall. I can hear the spring breeze making a quiet little call. Everything feels so weightless, like a feather in the air, finding a beautiful magic in the very clothes I wear. I'll wait for you at our table, with a ribbon in my hair, knowing that you're coming to meet me right over there. My heart is beating softly, like a mellow piano tune, in this long and lazy Saturday afternoon. Apricot lace and a heart so full of grace. I can see a million stars just by looking at your face. It's a textile magic, a delicate kind of art, weaving your warmth in the center of my heart. Do you like this dress? I picked it just for you, indigo. I'm blowing tiny bubbles from a little plastic wand, watching them float away over the garden and the pond. They're catching all the rainbow
colors of the afternoon sun. Our beautiful adventure has only just begun. Look at that big one flying higher than the cherry tree. It reminds me of the magic between you and me. It's so fragile and so clear, but it's holding so much light, making everything feel so incredibly and perfectly bright. I'm trying to catch them softly on the tips of my fingers. The scent of the soapy water quietly and sweetly lingers. I'll make 1,000 more until the sky is full of bubbles washing away all our little and lonely troubles. Bubbles in the air, and a heart so full of play, finding a brand new reason to love you every single day. It's a fleeting magic, a transparent kind of art, floating your spirit in the center of my heart. It's the prettiest one I've made.
The morning sun is hitting the leaves of our little green friends. It's a quiet kind of cycle that never really ends. I'm pouring the water slowly, watching the droplets shine, thinking about how lucky I am to finally call you mine. You're still asleep in the room, but the plants are waking up. I'm holding the watering can like a precious golden cup. Every leaf is stretching out, reaching for the light, just like I reach for you in the middle of the night. I'll miss the ferns and I'll wipe the dust from the windowsill, finding a peaceful rhythm as only a lover will. The house is breathing softly in a shade of indigo blue. Everything I'm growing here is because of you. Watering the plants and a soul that's finding its roots, watching our love blossom and bearing the sweetest fruits. It's a nurturing magic, a botanical kind of art, growing your kindness in the center of my heart. They look so happy today, just like me, Lavender.
Tiny little hummingbirds are dancing by the red flowers. I could watch them move like that for hours for hours. Their wings are just a blur in the golden afternoon light, making the whole garden feel so incredibly and perfectly bright. They're so small and so brave, finding sweetness in the air, just like the way I found a beautiful love in your care. I'm sitting very still so I don't scare them away, thinking about the things that I'm finally ready to say. The air is full of a hum, like a quiet acoustic song, the place where my spirit finally and truly belongs. I'll just breathe in the peace, and I'll just breathe in the sun, knowing that the best part is only just finally begun. Searching for the sparkle of your own beautiful light. It's a natural magic, a delicate kind of art, beating your rhythm in the center of my heart. Look, there's another one. They're so tiny.
The sky is turning into a painting of indigo and pink. It's much more beautiful than I could ever think. The colors are bleeding together like ink on a wet page, a quiet kind of beauty that doesn't belong to any age. I'm standing on the balcony, watching the day disappear, wishing you were standing right beside of me here. The first few stars are peeking through the soft and purple clouds, a silent kind of secret that's whispered in the crowd. Capture the colors with a camera in my mind, searching for the magic that I'm so lucky to finally find. The world is a masterpiece, but you're the only part I see, the most beautiful reflection of the love in you and me. Watercolor sky, soul that's feeling so deep, a beautiful promise that I'm always gonna keep. It's a lightless, bluey magic, a colorful kind of art, painting your warmth in the center of my heart. The sun is almost gone,
found on the beach last year. Each one has a story that I'm so happy to finally hear. I'm dusting the white mantle, making everything look so neat, making our little home feel so incredibly and perfectly sweet. This one is smooth and pink like the tip of your nose, watching how the afternoon starts to flicker and goes. I love the little things that we collect along the way, traces of the magic in every single ordinary day. I'll put a small candle right beside the biggest shelf. There's a beautiful secret that our hearts are starting to tell. The house is full of light, and the house is full of grace. I can see the whole wide world just by looking at your face. Finding this one. You were so excited, indigo.
I'm sitting on the porch with a cloth and a bit of wax, feeling the afternoon sun, helping my mind relax. I'm polishing your favorite boots till they look brand new, getting them ready for the path. I'm gonna walk with you. There's a small scuff on the toe from that day in the park, a tiny little memory that left a beautiful mark. I'm taking my time with the leather, making it soft and bright. Everything about our journey feels so incredibly right. I line them up by the door, right next to my own pair, a silent kind of promise that I'll always be right there. The world is a long road, but the walking is so sweet when I've got your footsteps matching the beat of my feet. Polishing the shoes and a soul that's finding its pace. I can see our whole future just by looking at this space. It's a steady kind of magic, a hard-working kind of art, guiding your steps to the center of my heart. Shiny and clean, Where should we walk tomorrow? Lavender.
Squeezing the lemons into a big glass jar, thinking about how lucky we are to have come this far. I'm adding a bit of sugar and a lot of cold clear ice, finding a brand new version of everything that's nice. The yellow slices are floating in the liquid gold, a beautiful kind of story that is finally being told. I'll bring it to the porch with 2 glasses and a straw, the happiest kind of afternoon that a person ever saw. It's tart and it's sweet, just like the love we share, a beautiful kind of magic that is found everywhere. I'll take a long sip and I'll watch the birds fly by, safe and sound underneath the big forever sky. I think this quiet version of us is definitely the best. It's a refreshing magic, a savory kind of art, squeezing your warmth in the center of my heart. Is it sweet enough? I added an extra spoonful of love.
I'm leaning against the counter, waiting for the water to boil, leaving behind the day and all the heavy, tired toil. The blue flame is dancing, casting shadows on the wall. I'm just waiting for the moment when I hear your spirit call. The kettle starts to hum, a low and steady whistle, looking at the steam rise up, light as a floating thistle. I'm preparing the teapot and I'm warming up the cups, watching how our happiness slowly and surely ups. I love the way the kitchen smells when the tea is finally steeped, a beautiful kind of calm that I'm always gonna keep. I'll bring the tray to the sofa and I'll sit right by your side, with a love so big and honest I never have to hide. The sound of the kettle and a heart so full of heat making our little evening feel so incredibly complete. It's a steamy kind of magic, a domestic kind of art, pouring your warmth in the center